Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here from YouTube, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the lawsuit that Dfinity has slapped on Meta, Facebook. That's right, it's going down. I've got the complaint. We'll go over the specifics. Let's get into this. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. Like I said, we'll be going over the complaint, and I'm going to try to tell you guys what exactly is going on. But before we do, just want to give a huge shout out to Josh Gerben, trademark attorney, founder of Gerben Intellectual Property. If you're having trademark issues, get a hold of him at Josh Gerben on Twitter. I ran across Josh's tweet. Meta Platforms Facebook is being sued over its logo. A Swiss nonprofit that develops blockchain technology, Dfinity, has filed a lawsuit claiming that Meta's new logo is too similar to its own. Apparently, an Dfinity logo is all the rage in Web3, and I couldn't agree more. And we can see that we're not necessarily talking about the color scheme or whether or not this looks alike. Dfinity owns the trademark of an infinity loop in this industry, being the computer, blockchain. We'll get into that in just a second. But anyways, Josh went on to upload a video of the complaint, which was very helpful. And I reached out to him asking him if he could send me this. He said, no problem, I gotcha. And here we are. So Dfinity has filed this complaint against Meta for trademark infringement, demand for a jury trial. How about that, guys? October 9th, 2018, the United States Patent and Trademark Office granted Dfinity registration the following trademark. On March 30th, 2017, the World Intellectual Property Organization issued international registration for this mark as well. So the mark is described as an infinity symbol with the word Dfinity under the symbol and applies to 4 international classes: electrical and scientific apparatus, advertising and business, telecommunications, computer, and scientific. Now, what makes this different is that Dfinity is not necessarily suing Facebook over the looks between Dfinity and Meta's logo. They are suing Facebook because, or Meta, simply because they are using the infinity loop in their logo, which is a big no-no because Dfinity obtained registration of its mark for use in connection with the following goods and services: computer software for decentralized platforms, namely software for using a consensus engine incorporating blockchain technology for securing data with cryptographic information, design and development of computers and software, and hosting of digital content on the internet, namely computerized data, files, applications, and information. So this is really where Meta has messed up. They do not have permission to use an infinity loop as a part of their logo in these industries. You cannot do it. So if another company came up with some sort of infinity loop, Dfinity would probably be all over them as well. So it goes on to say, color is not claimed as a feature of the mark, and thus Dfinity's ownership extends to color variations, including color and black and white. So, like I was saying, this has nothing to do with color. It's simply because Dfinity has registered a infinity loop, and that is exactly what Meta is using. So back to the lawsuit. On October 28th, 2021, Facebook Inc. was rebranded as Meta. When introducing Meta, Mark Zuckerberg stated that Meta's focus will be to bring the metaverse to life and help people connect, find communities, and grow businesses. Now, as much as people hate the Zuck and Facebook, they have done a tremendous job at connecting people worldwide. I don't think that anybody could even claim otherwise. They have shady business practices that involve your data, things like that, and we're not going to get into that. But Dfinity basically goes on to say that, hey, they're pumping this logo all over the place. Dfinity also claims that Meta also boasts variations of this logo on its website, including these 2 variations of the infinity loop. This is a very clear infinity loop, if you ask me. And so is this. Now, I can't help but to notice that this possibly could be somewhat of an infringement on the actual Dfinity logo itself, simply because this is an infinity loop with these cool looking colors that Dfinity has. When introducing the new logo, Mark Zuckerberg stated the word meta comes from the Greek word meaning beyond. For me, it symbolizes that there is a way to build more, and there is always a next chapter to our story. An article published by Facebook described Meta's logo as it follows: blah, blah, blah. It can resemble an M for Meta and also at times an infinity sign, symbolizing infinity horizons in the metaverse. So Facebook has admitted that it can resemble an M, which I think we can all see, and it can also represent an infinity sign. So here they openly admit to using an infinity loop or an infinity sign as a part of their logo. They want people to interpret it at that as such. So this is going to get really interesting to see how this all plays out. And I do think that Dfinity has a really strong chance at succeeding, specifically on these grounds that, hey, Facebook was never given permission to use a infinity loop in this industry as a part of their logo. If Dfinity would have granted them that right, well, there's not much that could be done about it now. But like I was saying, this was done on October 28th, 2021, that Facebook was rebranded as Meta. So, in a theoretical sense, we could see Dfinity demanding profits back to October 28th, 2021. And I think that if Dfinity ends up with billions of dollars out of this deal, I do think that we are going to see the growth of Dfinity just skyrocket. Beyond words. I mean, this will allow Dfinity to build new data centers, things like that. I mean, I'm not even going to speculate on it because I'm not qualified. You're going to have to ask Dominic Williams about that, but I'm sure he has some really good ideas as to what this money could be used for. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. Also, I just kind of wanted to show you guys how hypocritical Facebook is being right now. So really, when we take the Dfinity logo and we're just going to apply 2 edits to it, we are going to add an arc, and then we are going to resize the logo. And you can see how the infinity loop was derived. It's crazy that you could just take Dfinity's logo and apply these 2 little edits to it, and Viola, you've got Facebook's logo. But I want to play devil's advocate here for a second. Let's just say Dfinity decides, hey, we're going to enter into the social media realm and we're going to try to take on Meta. We're going to build, let's just say, Dfinity Book. And so let's just apply the same edit to Facebook's logo. And this is just for satire purposes, but we can see that if we add the arc and then we go ahead and resize it, you have to wonder to yourself, would Facebook allow any company, including Dfinity, to use this in the social media realm? Absolutely not. They'd have a lawsuit handed to you on a silver or possibly platinum diamond encrusted platter. I can guarantee you that. In addition to that, it wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. You would be served with such an extreme lawsuit by Meta or Facebook, it wouldn't even be funny. So I do think that their hypocrisy here is pretty crazy. Now, if Facebook decides that, hey, we're going to build some automobiles under some new branch or some new company called, let's just say, F-Book Motors, and they want to use an infinity logo in their logo or something, or an infinity symbol in their logo, that probably wouldn't be an issue because that logo wouldn't be registered to the same industry that Dfinity is in. So simply, Dfinity owns the trademark to use the infinity symbol as their logo. Nobody else can use it in this industry. So that is very important to know, folks. So I hope this video helped you guys understand what's going on. And it's not necessarily looks. It's really the fact that Dfinity owns the infinity loop as far as logos are concerned in the spaces mentioned or industries mentioned previously. So I'm Six Fig Stock Trader. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate all of your time. Check out some of these great videos here, how I debunk the whole rug pull as well. We'll throw that video on the end screens. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day wherever you're at. We'll see you guys all on the next video.